What's going on, my Buff Bros Detailing family? Here we are the next day with this vehicle here. We just finished off. We're still not even, well, we're finished. The truck is on the other side from the last video. If you haven't checked that one out yet, it's the big white dually. And you know, we got that one looking right here. You got Junior in the background, starting with these rims, with these wheels. So like I said, we don't really always start with the rims and tires, but in this case we're starting today. You know, for the most part we do, though. We like it better getting the rims and tires out the way and then moving on to everything else. So we're gonna do the same, pretty much the same thing to this one. We're gonna prep it. We're gonna do the whole decon. We're gonna clay. We're gonna iron remove, and we will be doing a polish. But the difference is that we will be using the graphene coating, the 7-year that Adams offers on this vehicle. So we're gonna get to it, guys. I'm gonna see how much of this we can get, and hope you guys enjoy it. All right, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button and subscribe if you see something that you like especially. So thank you guys, appreciate you guys. Let's get it going. Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's the first of the month. Man, I remember that song back in the days, man. Hit that like if you guys remember that. But it is February 1st, 2024. And guys, we're in a new year, so we got to do things a little different. So as you see, we started with the rims and tires, man. That's already different right there. We're gonna get this vehicle going using these easy brushes, getting around the wheels and tires, the rims, and kind of just moving on, guys. We're gonna move into the wash process. You guys know that we do the 1 bucket method with the 2 towels in it, Junior and I, and that's just how we roll. Sometimes we will use mitts, the auto fiber mitts, sometimes the chemical guys mitts, or the car supplies mitts. We do have it all, but when it comes to doing something like this, what we're doing today as far as the coating, we're just gonna go with the 1 bucket, the 2 towels, and Junior starts with the APC. That is I think it's super clean, diluted 5:1, and then we just add the soap on top, regular bare soap. If you do have wash and wax already in the pad and you're doing this for your own vehicle, you can go ahead and use it. If you're gonna polish it, it's all good. It's not gonna harm it none. But if you do have something that doesn't have any waxes or sealants, then I would recommend that. We go on with the wash, and as we're washing, we're using those clay. It's not a bar, it's like that pad. It kind of looks like a scrub, a dish, you know, scrub, the thing that you use to wash dishes, but it is a clay bar. But what I started seeing here is that it did remove a lot of it, but a lot of it still stayed on. So we actually come back with a traditional clay bar, and you're gonna see that a little bit more in the video after this clip. So you have to make sure you do remove that stuff, guys, and reason being, you will remove it with the polish process, but your polish pad is gonna get clogged up, and you know what, you might be creating some more scratches, micro marring and stuff. So it's all depending on what type of, you know, service you're trying to do. If you're a professional, then of course you do it professionally. So then I went ahead and I'm spraying that Adams iron remover, and then I'll go with the clay towel. I felt like the clay towel is a little bit more aggressive than that pad that I was using from Auto Fiber. And usually the Auto Fiber pad does work, but in this case it didn't. So I went with the towel, and this actually did remove for the most part. What the pad didn't. But then I still had to come back with a traditional clay bar. So this was like a 3-step process, just claying this thing right. But even then, it still saved us a lot of time. If we would have just took the traditional way, we would have been there all day. This wash, just the wash and the decontamination process here, took us about 35 minutes, I believe. That's why I sped it up, because I didn't want you guys just watching 35 minutes of that. As you can see, this video is already long, man. 28 minutes. Man, shout out to you if you're watching this, if you even clicked it. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. You know, sorry we haven't been posting lately. We just been, you know, just doing our thing. Honestly, a lot has happened, but this year, starting February 1st, I'm gonna start posting. I have a lot of videos that I want to show you guys, a lot of polishing, a lot of stuff. So stick around, man. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe, because we do have some good stuff coming to you soon. And thank you guys. So let's keep going on with this video. So you guys saw what we did with the whole decon and claying, and for the most part the clay mitt and the clay sponge, they did really good. Some of the after effects of some of the clay that gets stuck, and then I'm gonna have to take this off with another clay. So that happens to me every now and then. So if that happens to you, don't be scared. It's just the clay gets stuck on top. But you see all the little things right here, and then still some right here. I mean, there's still a lot of particles embedded, especially here in the back. It gets really full. You know, that's good. There was a lot here, but like I said, a lot of it came off, but a lot of it's still on there. So what I'm gonna have to do is take another traditional bar, get inside here really good. And this store for some reason was like full of them. I mean, you can still see little bits of them. I mean, just all right here. So still a lot. So I'm gonna let Junior dry it. I'm gonna get the traditional play lube, and I'm gonna go around just kind of hitting all those little parts. But honestly, this paint looks really good. We maintain this vehicle for the most part, so it's always hand washed, and you can see the difference. I mean, there's not a lot of swirl marks and scratches everywhere. So, and whatever is there right now, I'm guessing it was because we just hit it with the clay bar, and so we did a lot of that little micro marring, little scratches here and there. So but we're gonna remove those as we go. So we'll keep it going. I'm gonna go ahead and help Junior dry it, and we'll hit up these little parts, and then we'll bring it inside. We'll bring it in here. We're gonna clean up all this. We'll bring it in here, and we'll get the polishing. We'll get out of the sun for a little bit, and get the polishing. Now we can coat it. All right, guys, so I did a test spot. I really don't know how much the camera is getting, but I did a test spot probably on like the first quarter. So I split this in fours. I did the first one. And honestly, guys, I don't see too much of a difference. But we are cleaning the paint. I mean, to begin with, this paint was already good. So all we're pretty much doing is just cleaning it even more with the polish, and that way we get it prepped for the coating. So it's pretty much, that's all we're doing right here. You're not going to see too much correction, because there's not too much correction needed. So that's all we're pretty much doing. And the deeper scratches, because it does have a few here and there, and we're not going to chase after those. So we're just going to pretty much just cleanse the paint, finish cleansing it, prepping it for the coating, and then we'll go ahead and do the coating. So let's get it going. All right, guys, so we're already moving. All of the front's done, all the paint all around front. Junior is, all this is done, and that's where he's at right now. So he's getting all this side done. I usually do the front, then I'll kind of hop onto the roof, and then I'll move on to the back and get both bumpers. But since this car doesn't have like a lot of paint, he just decided to get that size. So we kind of adjust to whatever, you know, the vehicle. So that this way we're more efficient, we're moving. So everything's done here. Then I already got all this done. All this side's already done. I just need to wipe. I don't know if you can see like the smudges of the polish here. But from this half right here, I wiped all this half already. But I need to wipe from this half all the way over here. So all this up here, all this, everything just needs to be wiped. I don't know if you can see the polish. I can't see it right now through the camera, but maybe once it's on the film. So I did all this. I stopped right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up right here and get all this and keep it moving. Get all this probably by the time that Junior's over here catching up on this side, and then we'll just both hop on top on both sides. And there's only a little bit of paint on this one because of how this vehicle is, you know. I mean, there's only just that paint right there, a little bit there. But because of all the sunroofs, we don't have too much work up there. When those sunroofs are missing, then I have to pretty much focus on all that. But like I said, we had to adjust. So, but overall, the vehicle's looking really good. We stuck to the red pads. Junior's using the 15-inch DA from Griot's Garage. And you already know that I still, and I don't want to say I prefer, but I go more with the Milwaukee. This is the one that I just happened to grab. We have other polishers, but this is probably what you always see me use, honestly. Because of the cord, I don't like the whole cord thing. It produces enough power to cut, to finish. I mean, it's a really good, you know, from my opinion, it's a really good machine. So what I've noticed with this is our first bottle of this. We don't really use this, but when it came out, I grabbed one. What I'm seeing, I still prefer the 3D because I'm used to it. This kind of dries out a little bit quicker, and I happen to, you know, just add a little bit more than what I'm used to. And it seems to be working. Junior likes it. It smells good. But me, I prefer the 3D one, but it's working. And of course, might as well use it. So if you guys have any recommendations on one and done products, let me know. I'll pick some up and I'll go ahead and try it out on our next coating or next polishing job. So let's keep it going. Sorry, I thought the camera was recording again. I had it on this tripod here, and I pressed start and I kept moving, and I thought it was recording. When I finally moved it over there to kind of get you guys on that side, I saw that it wasn't recording any of the other work, so I just figured I'd just work and then bring you guys in. So I hope you guys like this style of video better, instead of just watching us, you know, go through the whole polishing and, you know, sped up videos. So but pretty much we do 3 passes, 1, 2, 3, and then we call that 1 pass. So that's pretty much what we do, especially for a job like this. Like I said, guys, this paint wasn't bad. You know, we're just cleaning it up. So that's what we're using that for. We're cleaning it up. So we'll just do the wipe down. I always forget what that's called. Oh man. Just because this is called wipeout, but I know there's another name out there. You know, so anyways, this is what we use, the prep spray. So that's what we use to prep it up. Do you guys have any any advice, you know, or if you guys know any products that'll take place of this that works better than this, but only if you use this. Don't just tell me what's better if you haven't used this. If you actually use this for coatings and you didn't like it, tell me why, and then recommend whatever it is that you're recommending, and I'll pick it up. Honestly, if you give me like some good stuff, don't just tell me why. I just don't like chemical guys products, right? Like that's jumping on the train like everyone else. So if you tried it, you actually tried this, and for some reason you didn't like it, or you found something that you like better, put it down in the comments. Tell me why you like it better, and tell me why you don't like this, if you don't like this. So and then let me know, and then we'll go ahead and try it. So that's what we're gonna do right now. After we're done, get some new towels. We got a bunch of towels. We got a bunch of towels up there, over here in the box. I mean, we're just gonna we're gonna spray this, you know, and wipe it all down, and then we're gonna put the coating on. So it's 4:35. We should be done with the polish, you know, within the next 30 minutes, and then so probably by 5. So we should be done with the coating by 6 o'clock. They still haven't picked up the truck, the big white truck. They should be on their way, you know, but it's cool because it's still drying. It's crazy, it's still drying. Yeah, so that's what it is, guys. So and then plus I sprayed the odor eliminator, so it wetted again. Then I sprayed the fabric guard. But this is that whole other video. You guys already probably saw this video. I'm just taking you guys back. But anyways, let's keep this moving. Let's keep it going. I know I'm gonna put you guys here for the coating. I'll put it right here, and then I'll let you guys see just the coating, how we move. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just even want to hate, go ahead, drop it down in the comments. All right, I'll answer, and we can have a conversation about it. Let's get it. guys, so we got done with the polishing, we got done with the panel prep. Here I am just showing you the coating that we're about to add, putting on the gloves, and we're just gonna start going around this vehicle. We're gonna get this done. You know what, honestly, I don't like these little pads that I used to use. I use the suede ones now. This video was recorded sometime last year, but things keep changing for us right here at the shop. We try things, we stick with them for a while, then we change it up, we find something new. First we're haters, we don't want to try anything new, and then when we try it, we end up liking it. So in this case, these little pads were taking a bunch of this coating, guys, like a bunch of it. So we decided to go with the suede ones, and they're coating savers. I think that's what they're called. So even the other microfiber ones, the little square ones, guys, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but they do help to save the coating. And I'm going to show you a little bit later how much coating we took for this vehicle, which it should have just been half of what we wasted on this one, man. So honestly, so now that we're doing a lot more coatings, we're trying to figure these things out. We're starting to figure these things out. But I go and apply it. Junior comes back around with 2 towels. Sometimes I help him out with the first towel, then he comes off with the final wipe. First towel is a low nap on the towel. Second towel is a longer nap. So make sure we remove everything from the vehicle. So you guys are watching as it's taking place, guys, and usually this process takes us anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes depending on the vehicle. And then we check for high spots and we correct anything that we've missed and stuff like that. So give it about an hour and a half, give or take. So some of you guys are probably like, man, you're moving too quick, or for some of you guys you're probably like, you're moving too slow. This is just how we move, guys. We're always looking to improve. And anything that we can fix, we fix. And anytime we can save, we save time. So here we are on the back side, moving on, guys. And we just keep moving, right? We just keep moving and moving and moving. We're trying to get this vehicle out of here. We have other vehicles already waiting for us. So, we usually do one coating, if anything, a day. And then we probably might squeeze in like a couple washes, or say like a full interior and a wash, like something like that. But we can't do 2 coatings in one day, as far as what we did to this vehicle, polishing and coating and everything else that we did. So we're not up there yet. We need more heads to do that, honestly, if we want to do it right, because then we'll start falling into the product not being what we say that we offer. So we want to make sure we're still delivering professional results. And so that's what we stick to, guys. 1 coating, polishing per day, and every now and then we'll add a couple, if that, 1 or 2 washes, or 1 interior job that we can still squeeze in a day. But we like working like this. It seems to work for us. Junior and I make a great team. This business is growing, and we're learning, guys. So yeah, let's just keep watching, let's keep moving. so this is what's left off of the 50 ml bottle, and that's not doing pretty much windows. If you would have did windows, you probably would have used just a little bit more of this, something bigger. I mean, you saw we got everything on this vehicle, everything, all the paint, pretty much everything, all the plastic. The only thing we didn't hit was the windows, but we will be putting the ceramic window treatment on there, so it's still gonna be coated, but not with the graphene. But this is how much is left off of the bottle, so just if you're wondering how long this will take you. So we finally finished it up. Junior's just finishing up the windows and tires. Oh, sorry, rims and tires, because I'm gonna do the windows. He's already looking at me like, what? It's 6:10. We gotta be out of here by 6:30 because we got church tonight. If you guys are not part of a church, find a church. You know what I'm saying? It's what keeps you going, right? Money and, you know, having jobs. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, right? We need it to survive. We need it for our families. But, man, there's nothing like going to, you know, God's house, a place where other people that share the same faith as you are there, and you get to, you know, have some good conversation and some fellowship and some worship. So, and receive a good encouraging word. So, anyways, that's what we're doing, you know. So we're done with this one. We'll finish up, and this is pretty much it, guys. So this is where I'll end the video. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit windows up, be out of here hopefully in the next 19 minutes, and we'll call it a day, okay? But as always, man, God bless you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. For those of you that stuck around, I hope you guys learned something. Like I said, drop a comment, hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, and share this channel, guys. Let's see how far we can grow it, take it, and, you know, let's just keep moving forward, okay? Stay safe, keep detailing.